I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, but the NFL did something right with their concussion protocol. My name is Hillary. I am a licensed and certified speech-language pathologist who specializes in concussion and cognitive rehabilitation. So recently, during preseason practice on the Chiefs, Xavier Worthy, one of their wide receivers, took a hit to the head and was placed within the concussion protocol. And even though he was saying, I feel fine, I'm okay, a little off balance, they put him in a concussion protocol, made him stop playing, and did all the testing. And then it kind of came out like, oh, well, he's back a couple of days later. I think it was only 2 days later, took 1 day off. And somebody with a concussion clearly would not want to be doing that. They would not want to be going back. But he ended up having what they're basically saying is fluid in the ear. And so some disequilibrium symptoms or off balance or equilibrium issues were caused by inner ear fluid not being where it should have been. And so there are crystals in the ear, there's fluid in the ear, and those are things that support balance. They are frequently off in concussion too. So the Chiefs put him on the concussion protocol, and they continued and did follow-up testing, and they found out, nope, we don't think that he actually sustained a concussion. Probably rightfully so. If he can pass all the other tests and it's just this equilibrium issue, he's probably good to go. They have a simple maneuver called the Epley maneuver that a lot of times can fix things like vertigo very, very quickly if that's the problem. And then he's out and he is practicing again. So I really appreciate that the NFL, in this case the Chiefs medical staff and team, took the time to say, we think, given the hit that you have, we think that you had a concussion. Let's take you out. Let's do the testing. And then they were to bring him back, right, the next day. And that, I would rather have them over-diagnose initially to then say, oh no, we're good to go, than under-diagnose with it they have chronically in the past. So I am not a Chiefs fan. I live in Denver. Obviously we like the Broncos. I played with the Stampede Brass, the brass band for the Broncos, for 10 seasons. So I do not want to say nice things about the Chiefs, but good on them, good for protecting their players and going through the medical tests that needed to be done, and then clearing him, rightfully so, with just this inner ear issue that was likely fixed and he could return back.